There we go. Test 1, 2. There we go. That should work. All right. Let's try now. Okay. Now let me know. Boom. Does it work? All right. Not sure what happened there. Can you guys hear me okay? Any issues on your end? Testing 1, 2, 3. Now we hear sounds works. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. Renzo. Excuse me, guys. Great. Glad it's working. All right. Let's turn this into 5 minutes. 1 minute candles here. Awesome. Good, good. Loud and clear. Perfect. Thank you, TX. Appreciate that. Glad we are up and running. All right. So I'm asking a question, guys. On the top is, will you be requesting a payout this Saturday? Love to hear if you will be. Also, this is a great time to be asking some questions. So, yeah, let's ask away. Any questions you have? We talk about Rice, Rice Works, the payout process. Any questions like that? This would be a phenomenal time. Maybe you have any questions. Maybe you're new to Leeloo and you just have some basic questions. We'd love to answer those as well. Maybe you have some deeper questions, some more complex questions. Anything that we can help here as a group, I'll be happy to answer. Now, specific questions related to your specific detailed account, we won't be able to answer here, but I encourage you to email support. Now, if you want, you can ask the question and I can see if I could answer it here if it's appropriate. If not, I will redirect you to support for sure. Okay. So, good to see so many of you guys. All right, looks like good number of you guys are requesting a payout. So yeah, if you're here, by the way, will you hit that like button? That would be great. Give us a thumbs up. We got 25 people watching, and also if you can vote on the poll. That will be amazing as well, to see what's going on. All right. Also, I am interested to know what platform you guys use. So I'm going to give a few more minutes here on the poll that we're asking, will you be requested a payout this Saturday? And about 25% of you guys are, but that's only out of 17 votes. So hope you're one of those. If not, no worries, no rush. Take your time, grow your account. So speaking of growing accounts, all right, interesting day. Let's see how the day started today. So we started with, and if you're looking at my chart, this is a 5 minute. I'm sorry, this is a 1 minute candle. So let me switch it up to 5 minutes. 5 minutes on the NQ, and we started the day making going uptrend here, making a nice recovery here from yesterday. We were in up, and then we're going back up again here. So all right, so we do have a question here. TX says, sorry guys, gosh. Renzo says he uses NinjaTrader. TX uses NinjaTrader. Cool. Faridi says, is there any discounts at this moment? There are. If you go to our social media, you will be able to. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Here we go. So if you go to our social media, you will be able to see. But right now, we have a sale that goes through the end of this week. 89% off the LLLBLEs, excluding the 50K account. So keep in mind of that as you guys go through that event. But there is going to be a flash sale today. So FYI on that, be in the lookout for that flash sale. So all right, but yeah, good question, Ferdy. Let's see. All right, Tracy used the unit trader. So okay, so it looks like we got 20 votes in. About 20% of you are getting payouts this Saturday. So I'm going to end the poll there because I'm going to ask another question here. Let's talk about. See if I can get this here. Platforms. So connection guides. All right, what platform do you guys use? So I know that we are asking there, so I'm gonna start a poll real quick. So see, start new poll. Mhm. All right. Let's see. Most popular, I'll say. Let's see. Doo, doo, doo. Let's see. Okay, let's start this poll right here. See how we're doing. That's funny. All right, Motive Wave. That's cool. Okay, that's interesting. How do you like Motive Wave? So Daniel 3 says he uses ninjas also. So I'm interested. I've pretty much only used one platform myself. Um, and so I am interested to kind of hear what other people use and why. And just so you know, if you're new to Leeloo, maybe you're joining us and you're fairly new, you're welcome to use any platform that can connect to Rhythmic. And so as long as it has that connection to Rhythmic, you are good to go. All right, so it really hurts says it's very fast. Okay, Motive Wave, cool, man. Interesting. So, would you be interested? It really hurts. Would you be interested in maybe joining me one day, um, live, here on YouTube Live, and kind of sharing your screen and sharing with us Motive Wave and how that looks like, and going a little deeper into that? I'll be interested in that for sure. And do you have an Apple? Do you have an Apple product? Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. I've been sick all week, and I'm just trying to just get a little better. Mm. Like I feel fine. It's just the voice. So okay. TX's Quant Tower is not bad too, but the free version is limited to indicators. Got it. So TX, that's another one I'm interested in learning more about. Is Quant Tower. Will you be able to share more information? Will you be willing to maybe come up um, on um, on YouTube Live and kind of talking about it and sharing your screen? Okay. Okay, cool. You have it open now. So let's see. It really hurts. Can you email tell you what, we might be able to connect real quick live. Can you email support at littletrain.com and tell provide your what's it called? Skype ID, your Skype, and um if you provide that, I might be able to connect with you real quick. That would be great. Okay, so out of 19 votes, guys, so if you haven't voted, please vote. Please give us a thumbs up real quick. Um, then it really hurts. If you can let me know you're going to do that, I can tell my team to. I can tell my team to be in the lookout for that, and I can add you real quick to this call here. So, guys, please give us a thumbs up. Let's get over 30 likes. We can do it. I know we can. And please vote on the poll. So, Ninja, Rhythmic Only, Optimus, Other. So, if you're at the other, let us know what is the other. So, let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, great. We'll connect through Skype. So that being said, I gotta figure out why this is doing this here. Properties. There's some noise running in the background. 1 second. Let me see what it is. Test 1, 2. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Ready. Let me try this here real quick. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me see here. Let me see how I can. 1 second. Trying to. Okay, perfect. My screen is dark for a second. I'm going to get this set up here, trying to bring him on board. So give me 1 second, guys, while I do this. Trying to go to seem fast as humanly possible here. All right. So, guys, just stay with me here as I try to do this real quick. Okay, so I'll be bringing on him, and we can share your screen and do that. So give me 1 second, guys. Waiting for his email to come through. Okay, cool. Thank you. It really hurts. I'm waiting for your email. All right, let's see how the poll is doing. Majority of you guys use Ninja. 12% of you guys are using about Rhythmic, and about 12% of you are using Other. I'm interested to know what the other accounts are. So I know we named a few. So that's great if you can let me know what else you guys are using. I see Foxtrot says Ninja and TradingView. So you do TradingView for the details. Faradi says, I hope that Leeloo will delay paying the data fees until the trader makes the first withdrawal. It'll be additional value of Leeloo. You mean the data? No. You mean the $88 a month? No. That's you pay that month to month to activate your account. So no, that's not on the back end, it's on the front end. Dave says SC. Dave, what is SC? Do you mind writing it out for me? Okay, Evo says Quantower. Cool. Good to know. Okay, let's see if I got that. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, I got the Skype. Let me see if I can find you real quick. Okay, I think I found you. Yeah, I know the screen is blank. Yep. Sorry, guys. I'm hiding it just so I can uh, get this ready here. Hi, Juan. Yep, I can go through that as well. It's going to be real simple, actually. So I'll do that as well here. Give me a second, guys. I know the screen is blank. But I'll get that going here in no time. Okay. So Juan, you'll go to this website right there. And you'll be able to see. Okay. So give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can bring him on board real quick. 1 second. Okay. Okay, guys. Hi, everyone. All right. So thanks for being so patient. Guys, we have a special, literally on the spot guest with us, John. Is that correct?
Yep, that's
Hey,
right.
John. Yeah, how's your day going?
Good. Doing good.
Awesome. Thank you so much for just jumping in with me real quick. Let's get sure that
Yep.
people can hear you okay. So, can everybody hear John? If you can, please give us a thumbs up. TX, quick sound check for John. And John, tell us what we're looking at. What platform is this?
Yeah, so
Uh,
this is modal wave, as you
uh-huh.
can see up here,
Okay.
right? Just ignore my PA account for the moment. But
Yep.
so I have basically I trade the Nasdaq. So on
Yep.
here I have the 2 hour, the 1 hour, the 5 minute, and the 1 minute. Right? It looks pretty busy, but
Mm-hmm.
but I use it for a particular reason because I use the point of control of the bar, right?
Okay.
And then over here you can see you guys can see the volume profile, right? You can see
Yep.
all the
Volume
trend line.
profile. Okay.
Yep, and everything is built in and it's fast, right? It's very fast,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I can actually bring in, for example, the DOM as well. So on the top right side here, right? You guys can see. So depending which chart you choose. So for example, if I choose the DOM, right? You can see the DOM level,
Yep.
right? And you can actually place trades on the DOM as well.
Awesome. Okay,
Yep.
so will you do me a favor? Can you open the NQ a flat without any indicators, just a plain candle
Yeah.
price
Yeah.
action
Definitely.
for me?
Yep.
Awesome.
So I'll call this NQ example. So when you bring in the default chart, this is what it looks like. Yep. This is the ES actually, but you want the NQ. I'll just drop down to
Yeah,
the.
ES or NQ is fine.
Okay. Yep. Yep. So this is what it looks like.
Yeah, so it looks pretty smooth. You mind expanding that? I want to see the candles like kind of bigger, so like expanding the time
Oh
frame.
yeah, definitely.
Awesome, that looks great. Okay, cool. So this is called motion wave. Motive
A
wave?
motor wave.
Motive
Yeah.
wave. Awesome.
Yep.
Okay. And how long have you been using this?
I've been using it. I used to trade stock, um, and I used this since maybe 12 years ago,
Awesome.
right? And
Okay.
then they also support futures as well. And the thing about this is it's very fast because it uses multi-core. It uses all the thread that you have on your computer, right?
Okay.
Versus in NinjaTrader, when you have 4 instances of the Nasdaq, for example,
Mm-hmm.
it only runs on one thread, right?
Gotcha.
So
Uh-huh.
it just bogs down a lot. It's NinjaTrader is based on, from what I understand, it is by instrument.
Okay. Got it. That's real
Yeah.
exciting. Um, okay, so
And then you can
John,
see again right
yeah,
here.
go
You
ahead.
can do, yeah. So you can see the DOM here. You can do the trade as well right here if you wanted to. Right. You can set your orders.
Okay.
Right. Buy sell. You get this. Right. And you can set up. Here I have I set up a certain different types of brackets as well. So it gets right here on the bracket, right? Bracket 1, bracket 2, bracket 3. So you can
Okay.
actually trade it on the chart. So you can actually go in, right? Double click, right?
Okay.
It creates the thing for you, and it doesn't transmit it, right? So you can just have it like this
Mm-hmm.
until you press the T, and it won't transmit the order. So for example, if I do this, there you go. I'm live now, right? I can
Wow.
move
Okay.
this.
Okay.
I can move that. Yeah,
Nice.
and I can just cancel.
Awesome. And how easy is it to do a ATM strategy like profit stop loss, profit target stop loss kind of thing?
Yeah. It's fairly easy actually. So you can actually go right here. You can create your own bracket, right? So here it is. Here's my exit strategy,
Okay.
right? And then
Cool.
you can also add,
Mm-hmm.
if you have multiple orders, you can do it by percentage. You can
Yeah.
put stop loss.
Okay.
You can do it by tick or percent, right? And you can also add, risk to it.
Yeah. Seems pretty smooth. Okay.
Yeah, it is very fast. It's one of the fastest platforms. And the cool thing is, if you trade on the Mac,
Uh-huh.
um, this would be perfect for you.
Oh, so I have like 5 Macs, and so I had to buy because I love Mac. So to me, Macs are just real simple to use and they're reliable and they
Yep.
just last forever. So I have like 4 or 5 Macs, and but I don't use them for trading. I bought a Alienware gaming computer to use for my laptop
Hmm.
for gaming, but I hate carrying my desktop. I mean, sorry, not my desktop. That would suck. I hate carrying my 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 Alienware just because it's so much heavier, right?
Right.
So here with Motive Wave, you're saying that we can trade using the Mac, but do you need to convert
Yes.
anything? Do you have to convert to Windows or
No.
anything?
Everything. Yeah. It's a Java. It's basically a Java program.
Okay.
So basically, it runs on all platforms, even Linux. If people do trade on Linux,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then also another thing I want to mention on Motorway is that you can trade copy too.
Oh, okay. Do
Yeah,
you
it
uh-huh.
has the ability to trade copy multiple accounts as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So this is a website here. If you guys are interested, you can see. Again, I don't work for them. I just use them.
Sure, you're right.
But this is all the stuff that you guys could do, right?
Okay.
And then you could
That's
have these are all the brokers that it supports as well, right?
oh cool. Okay.
Yeah. So stock, forex, futures, CFDs, Mac, Windows, Linux, right?
Okay. So we have a
Yeah.
question here from TX. TX says, John, are these levels available with the basic Rhythmic subscriptions? An example, no
Yeah, right
level
now
two data
this
needed.
is Rhythmic right here. I'm using Rhythmic with level 1, but
Okay.
it gives me everything.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on the broker, I guess, right?
Sure. Sure.
But yeah,
Okay.
I don't. So I pay. So I have a PA account, so I already paid the fee, and that's basically I just have level 1. But
Okay.
as you can see the DOM, take a look at that. It goes up the levels.
Right.
So I didn't pay extra for the extra. what do you call it? The extra levels on here.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right. And okay. And how long have you been using this platform?
About 10 years now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
used to trade the stock market, right, using
right.
Motorway. But since I switched over the futures,
Yeah.
it's been very, very fast for me.
Okay. Cool. And so let's see. Let me see if I have any other questions here. Okay, so majority of the people watching do not use a Mac, so that's interesting. And I'm assuming this also works on a regular Windows computer, correct?
Yeah, I'm on the Windows right now. This is a
Okay,
Windows PC. Yeah.
got it, got it. Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, awesome. Anything else that you
Yep.
think will be beneficial for us to know about the motive wave?
Yeah. So maybe the cost, maybe.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, what is the
Yeah,
cost
it's not
and
free, right? It's not free.
okay,
So
so it's
here's
not
the
free.
different versions that you can do, right?
Okay,
Yeah. So when I bought, since I had it grandfathered in, I bought the one-time license fee here.
okay,
But now you guys can have, I guess they now do it on a monthly prescription as well, if you wanted to, or
okay,
you can just buy it, right?
okay,
So
cool.
the thing the reason why I motorway is Elliott basically. It's because of Elliott. It's very good at Elliott modeling. So you could
Okay,
actually have this thing if you wanted to. Um, Let me see. I'll show you. If you guys are into Elliott wave, you can have this to do it all the way for you, right? So it'll automatically just draw the wave for you, right? Here's the 1, 2.
oh wow,
I don't
okay.
know if people know about Elliott wave or not, but
Yeah, that's
so
interesting.
here's level 3, right? You're at that 100% retracement right now, right? So
Okay.
this is a good place to kind of maybe sell out.
Okay.
And then you can have it to automatically draw it for you as well. So there's an option called study, right? Let me study, and then we'll go to, I'll just do recent, and then we'll do auto. So it does auto trend line, it does auto elevate, and you can define, you know, how many levels you want to do it. So it'll automatically draw it for you. You see these numbers?
Yeah.
That's if people know LOA, right? So this is 1, 2, and it drew it for me, right? I didn't have to do it.
Hmm.
Now it's at 3, 4, right? So next one will be wave 5. So that's the reason why I use it. Again, I used to do it for stock market,
Okay.
for stocks, but now it actually works for futures as well. So if you're too lazy drawing this out, you could do
Yeah.
that. So I incorporate this with, it has order flow too.
Okay. So
Yep.
somebody's
So
asking,
the other chart that you saw that was very busy, it has the order flow,
uh,
everything embedded. There's nothing you need to buy extra. It
really?
has
Okay.
everything you need. If you're an Elevate, if you're an order flow, it has everything in there, all
Okay.
inclusive. Yep.
So somebody's asking, Renzo's asking, hi, is this footprint integrated in MotiveWave?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It
Yep.
is. Okay.
Yeah. So I could do this for you to see. So I can do volume imprint, right? So there's so many difference, right? You can also see you can see imbalances, how value are high, but how very low. You can do the profile,
Yeah.
right? You can do deltas as well if you want to show a delta on there. So
Okay.
what he's looking for is something like this, which is, oh, sorry, my bad. Let me bring it back. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it goes away here.
All right. I'll wait. I'll cover your screen until you're ready to show the full screen
Yeah.
there.
Just want to do that.
Just for your protection. No, no worries.
Sure. Yeah.
We
I
blocked
thought
it
I just
out.
showed it literally, but I guess I did not. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to
There we go.
see,
Yep.
one second. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, one second.
Let me open this one up here. Yeah. So for the person that wanted to see this, right?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So this is the PLC on each bar,
Mm-hmm.
right? These are in the so you can call this as I'll just double click on this here. So these are the imbalances right here. Now there's many types you can do. You can actually show the entire. You can actually show the bid ask over here on the right side. I don't do
Okay.
that because it clutters everything up.
Sure.
So yes, it has everything you need for footprint and and order flow.
And that's all
So I
covered.
can
That's all
use.
covered in the price that you
Yeah,
pay.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Okay.
and you can see the
Interesting.
deltas, right? So these are the deltas,
Okay.
the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Positive delta 118, negative delta, right? 261.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So, while John, when I have you on here real quick, can
Mm-hmm.
you tell us just briefly, without going into deep detail, but just in a quick overview and in simple language? Don't try to not use any complicated,
Okay.
deep
Yeah, yeah.
language, just for everybody. But kind of, what is your strategy and what you look for, and and
Yeah.
have you been a
Mhm.
successful trader in the sense of, that question is kind of tricky sometimes. Not talking about just payouts, but have you been able to continue to grow and learn?
Yes, 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 I have. So what I do, so just to answer your question, so I've been very very profitable actually. I started maybe on the futures maybe 2 years ago, right? So
Okay.
I struggled the first year of trying to understand the futures market, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then after a while, I was able to to get used to the futures
Okay.
market, right? And then and I journal my trades all the time, right? I actually have I record every day that I trade. I record um, my trade so that
Wow.
I have
Okay.
it. I put it on YouTube just so that at the end of the day I can come back and see was this a good trade or not? What was wrong with this trade? So then I
Right.
learn from that,
Okay.
um, and then basically I tweak my entry and exit based on what I learned, right? So if I had
Right.
a bad using day, what could I do wrong? So rather
Right.
than writing notes, I actually go back and watch the video,
Mm.
right? To see,
Right. Right.
just to basically visually see what I did wrong versus having to write notes and then you kind of going back and you're like, what did this happen? It takes just so long to journalize that, right?
Right.
Whereas I basically go in and journalize my notes and I basically just upload the video and then end the day if I see something wrong, I go back and redo that and basically view the video and figure
Sure.
out what happened.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. That's really cool. While I have you on here, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go through the process. I'm gonna share my screen real quick, so you can keep sharing yours. You're fine.
Okay. Yep.
So, but I want traders here, and are you able to see your YouTube so you can see my screen?
Yeah. 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 I'm on there right now. Yeah. It's a little bit delayed on my side.
Yeah, there's gonna be a little delay. So, like every time you and I are talking right now, they're gonna hear in about 20 seconds. So, just
Okay.
FYI.
Okay. Gotcha.
Um, so, but all right, guys. So we had a question. I think it was from Juan. Yeah, Juan, I believe, that had a question about how to request the payout. So it's real simple. Payouts are done on Saturdays. So, and for the majority of you, they're done on the last Saturday of the month, which will be this coming up Saturday, coming up here this weekend. So John, we're just gonna walk through this together, and if you have any questions, just you can kind of ask the questions for the group.
Okay.
But if anybody has questions, please do ask. So let me actually do a quick poll here. I already asked who's gonna do a payout. So my question is, um, who knows? Okay, we started a new poll. So who? Oh gosh, who know and how to? That was really bad. This is what I get for trying to write while I'm trying to like text, talk. But who knows how to use the new PA platform? So yes, I'm good a little bit. I need help real bad. So guys, that's what we're gonna go over now. So thanks to John, he's gonna help me out to go over this. So I've already logged in, but I've already shared the link here. So I'm gonna share it again on the website here. But it's just leelootrade.com/account. And once you log in using your A member credentials, this is not your Rhythmic credentials, it's the other credentials. Once you log in, um, you're going to have a couple different options here. The ones you're going to click, it says your PA accounts, view your live PA accounts, and request payouts. All right, now you're not going to be able to request a payout until it's Saturday. So if you do it Friday or Thursday or today, you're not going to see the option to even request a payout. So now this is, I always like to tell people because I like to be upfront. This is not real PAs. Now there are PAs and they're real, but they're not real in the sense of like this is not my PAs that I'm gonna get request real payouts from, right? Does that make sense? So this is like PAs that I just traded for fun just to try to get this data information. So does that make sense? Make sense, John?
Yes, yes, it
Okay,
does. Yeah.
cool.
I saw
Just
this already a couple of.
yeah, I've done this several times,
Yep.
but if you have any questions, please ask for the group. So, for example, let's assume it's Saturday. So, the first thing you guys have to do before Saturday is sign up with RiceWorks. So, and I'm not going to put you on the spot, John, and please, but have you signed up with RiceWorks yet? If you haven't,
Yes,
that's
yes.
okay. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I
You
just
have.
did it this weekend.
Awesome. Awesome. Was it pretty smooth for you?
It was very smooth. Well, the thing is that it asks you a lot of personal questions, right?
It does.
It also asks you to give a form of ID. You actually have to take a picture of your ID so that
Yes.
they match your driver's license with a
Yeah.
picture of you. So just
Right.
be aware of that, right?
Thank you. Yes, thanks for reminding us on that. Yes, absolutely. And I know that so I've done it a couple times because I had to do it like for practice and I had to do it to get sure I could write like make a video and all that. It's really important you take your time on their spelling, okay? Get sure you take your time when you spell your name, your address, all that, because it all needs to match what's on your driver's license or whatever ID, government ID you're using. So please be sure you take your time on that. Okay, so that's the first step is you need to sign up with RiceWorks. So if you have a PA already, you should have already got an invite. If you qualify for a PA, you're going to get an invite when you qualify for your PA. All right, so please be sure. The good news, John, is that it's a one-time thing. Once you do it,
Okay,
you're
good,
set.
good.
You don't have to do it like every month or anything like that. So you're good to go. All right, so let's assume that we already signed up for Rice and we're good to go. So the other step is, and see, it even tells you, says you can't request a payout until you sign up to our payout provider, RiceWorks. So, like in this case, the system doesn't know that I've signed up for it, which I already have. But I haven't signed up through my like Leeloo account. I just did it through another email because I was doing some testing. But if you haven't, please be sure you do so. The other thing is you're going to be able to see your PA account here, and any add-ons or edge enhancers that you have, you will see them there as well. And then if you meet all the requirements, it will look nice and simple, just like that. Okay. So down here, it's going to say request payout. Now, obviously, because it's not Saturday, I can't do it right now. But for example, it will be like click here to request a payout. It's going to take you to another window, and it's super simple. It's just going to say, like, how much do you want? It's going to tell you the minimum and the max that you can request, depending on your account size and what number you're in. If you're in the first payout or you're in your 20th payout, so you're just going to enter that number and pretty much hit submit, and it's going to say pending. So it's going to look something like this after you send it. I think, let's see here. Yeah, it's going to look like this. Here's a good example. All right. So it's going to show my PA, and it says, okay, I created this payout on this one, and it's going to say approved and then payment pending. Payment pending is I have to, our team has to review that and then send that approval to Rice, and Rice will send you that payment. Okay. Now, what I want everyone to understand is that there is a scenario where this might come up. Flip and rule. Okay. I don't want you guys to get scared if you see this. All right. Majority of you are going to see this, and majority of you are going to be just fine. Now, John, I'm going to ask you to repeat that. Will you repeat what I just said?
Yeah, yeah.
about the
Don't
flipping
be
rule?
scared of this little thing there.
Yeah, thank you. So
Yep.
now, here it is, right there. Don't be scared of that. Now, let me tell you who should be scared. And I hate to use the word scared, but is if you are flipping, then yes, you are going to get flagged for that after the internal review. So if you notice, let's read this together. It says flipping rule, payout subject to staff approval. What that means is the system, there's not a real easy way for the system to know if you're flipping. So we just put a couple red flags up to say, okay, if we think it's flipping, let us know, but we have to manually check. And it's real simple for us. I mean, it takes us like 1 minute to go and see your trades and pretty much scan. We can scan your whole trading history with your PA, and we can see how you've been doing compared to those days that are flagged. And we're not looking for a dollar amount. So it's not whether you make money, lose money, or break even. That's not what we're looking for. It's not about, anything else you can think of. It's simply we're looking for people that are there. Let's say that you typically trade 5 to 20 contracts, right? And you typically do this, and you typically do that, and you typically trade the NQ, and you typically are in a trade, for 25 seconds. We have all that data in front of us. And when you don't do what you typically do, it stands out dramatically. I mean, it's like, you can't miss it. So that's what we're looking for. Is when you don't do that kind of stuff, that's what we consider a flipping day. It's that, okay, this guy or this girl, this lady, this gentleman went in to just trade, to put a trade in just to count as a trading day. Okay. And that's what we don't want. If you're doing that, you're going to have to worry about it. If you're not doing that, you have nothing to worry about it. If we have a question, we'll email you. Be like, hey, we've noticed this. This kind of looks a little weird. Can you explain it? And we may give you like a pass. Like, hey, this time we're gonna approve it, but going forward, don't do that. Or we may say, hey, we feel like you are flipping, so you need to continue to trade and request a payout next time. And we'll give you like an opportunity to start fresh. Like, hey, going forward from this day, for example, let's say you request a payout this Saturday, John, and let's say that you did flipping rules. Okay, I mean you broke the
Hmm.
flipping rule. Let's say you did flip. All right. What we're gonna say is, okay, John, you did flip. You did. We know we did. So starting Sunday, going forward for the next payout, we're gonna start fresh for you. Now the system is still gonna show 55% or whatever percent, 33%. But next time when we review it, we'll have a note in our system that we're only gonna look from that Sunday after. We're not going to account for anything before regarding the flipping rule, giving you a chance to a fresh start on the flipping rule. Okay? So we have already done that, and this is nothing really new. We've done this since the beginning of Leeloo. So when traders ask for payouts, we look for like, did anybody have a home run? Did anybody do the flipping rule? Because that's not trading, right? Everybody agrees with that, right? So if that is the case, we always talk to traders and be like, all right, tell you what, let's do this so we can give you a chance to pay out for next time. So does that
Hey,
all make
Chris,
sense,
can I
John?
comment on that
Yeah,
as well?
comment. Go.
So Leeloo is not the only one that applies this rule. Other company does it as well. So it's not
Sure.
a Leeloo specific thing, right? About the flipping rule.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
There's other companies that does this as well to enforce to make sure that um, your payout is not based on luck.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. This is, right. Now we've done this since day one, but we haven't like advertised or put it out there because we're trying to give to traders the least amount of rules, less things to worry about. But we just want them to use common sense and know like, hey, if we're here to trade, we want you to trade, right? I and I use the metaphor of going to the gym. So John, um, it's like, do you work out, John?
I do. Yep.
Okay, cool. So what if you were to tell your partner that hey, you're going to the gym, and you go to the gym, so you get in your car and you drive, and you do go, you park, and you walk into whatever gym, and then you sit there for 5 seconds, and you look around, you maybe even buy a bottle of water for overpriced, $20, and then you leave and get back in your car, and you go back home, and you tell your partner, yeah, I went to the gym. Well, did you go to the gym? Yes. But did you go to the gym for the purpose of what the gym was made for? No, right? And that's all we're asking is when you trade, we ask you to trade. If it's not there, if your setup is not there, maybe it's a bad day, don't trade. But don't say you're going to the gym or you're going to trade and you're really not. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but your significant others will also know, right? You're getting fatter versus getting more muscle, right? So
And that's
even
exactly
others.
it. And this is another thing that traders need to understand. I'm glad you brought that up.
Uh-huh.
Why do we want you to trade if you're going to trade? Well, when we're copy trading you, we don't want you to just go in and just to trade. That doesn't make any sense. Plus, we don't want you to trade scare either. So there's people that do guarding, they guard their profits. That's a very short term thinking. Okay. So it doesn't work long term. Okay. It may help you for one payout, but what you're telling yourself is that, hey, I don't trust myself. I don't trust my system. So as soon as I have the profits for a payout, I'm going to stop doing everything I've been doing to get to this point to get to that payout. It doesn't make any sense, right? So that means that you're always going to be capped at whatever that dollar amount is. You're never going to grow your account in a significant way. So we don't want scared traders either. So if you're scared, in my opinion, is that you're doing something you're not supposed to, right? You're over leveraged, you're over trading, you're taking high risk trades. If you're doing all that, then yes, I would be scared, right? What do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah. So pretty simple stuff. So anyways, so this is how you request a payout on Saturday. If you have any questions on this, let us know in the chat. It looks like most of you, 35%, are good to go. About 43%, you say you're a little bit, how to use it a little bit, and I can understand until you actually use the whole thing. So, yep. Let's see here. I understand those concerns. Let's see. About 22% says I need help real bad. So those that voted 22%, if you have questions, this is a great time to ask. So, all right. So while we wait for those questions, John, do you have anything else you would like to share with us?
No, no, not at all. I think you explained it pretty clearly.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you coming on, literally just like how to use it on the spot.
No, no
That's
problem.
that's pretty fun. So, well, John, if you have enough,
It's always good to have somebody to be able to show something that no one has seen before or a lot of
yeah,
people don't use, just
yeah.
so that they can have another view of maybe, hey, this platform might be better for me than the other. So,
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Yeah, whatever the other is. So I'm
yep,
sharing your screen again real quick.
yep.
I'm just gonna give people a few minutes um, to ask any questions, and maybe you want to show us some other stuff here on Motive Wave. But we do have a
Yeah, so
question.
it comes with a lot of studies, right? So basically, if you're Ninja, it comes with a lot of indicators. They call it a study, right?
Okay.
So you can see, you can also see, here's all the volume-based information. I guess from Ninja perspective, it's indicators,
hmm
right? So it all comes in pre-built for you.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Huh.
So there's nothing
Okay.
you need to buy really.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
there, and it also allows you to also backtest as well,
Got it.
right? So you can actually do market replay as
hmm
similar to Ninja Trader, but you can
hmm
do a market replay in MotoWave as well.
Nice. Okay. Good
Yep.
to know. All right. We do have some questions, so let me see what those questions are real quick.
And by the way, it also
Yeah.
allows you to do a strategy, like um, automated strategy as well.
Okay.
You can set that
Nice.
up in MotoWave.
Okay. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear the questions here. So we got a question from Ashmed. Says, "What do you mean we cannot get a payout in our bank account?" John, did I say that?
No, no, I've never heard that.
Okay. So yep, not sure where you're coming with that, Ashmed. Um, so what? And I'm just guessing here is when you request a payout through the Leeloo website that I just posted right above, leelootrading.com/account. If you have a PA and you have an eligible amount to request, you can request it there. Um, and then from your end, you're done. We're going to do the rest and you've already signed up with RiseWorks, RiseWorks will send them the information and they'll pay you however you want it to get paid. And I think they do crypto, they can do a wire transfer, all that good stuff. Is that correct? John, does
Yes,
that sound correct?
there's a lot of options
There's
for
many, many
payment.
options. So we're giving you guys all the options you guys wanted in the past, especially those asking for crypto and all that. You have those options now. Juan says, how does it really work, please? Is there a new button that is going to appear? Yes, a button. It's not going to be there now because it's not Saturday. But if you're eligible for payout, it's going to say where those words were. Let me see if I can bring it back real quick. I have so much. There we go. So right here where these words are, where it says you can request a payout, that's going to give you a link right there to be able to request a payout if you're eligible. But since it's not Saturday, it's not going to let me do it right there. So Juan, I hope that answers your question. And like I said, if you can get to this page, it's going to be super easy. You're going to be able to see it. You can't miss it. Milan says, good morning, Chris. Good morning. When requesting a payout, do we still need to email support or is everything done through Rise? Actually, after you sign up with Rise, everything's going to be done through the Leeloo website. You do not need to email support. No more emailing support. Zero emails. Just request it through this side right here. So that's all you need to do. Good question. Thank you for questioning that, Milan. Awesome. Okay, I think I covered all those questions. If you're part of that 27% that you need help real bad with the new PA platform, this is a great time to ask the questions now. So, all right, John, I don't want to keep you. I know that you probably have things to do, so I don't want to keep you just on hold here.
Yeah, no
But
problem. I'm just
yeah,
listening.
okay, good. Just hanging out. And where are you from, John?
Yeah, I'm in California.
Nice, Cali. How's the weather over there?
Right, yesterday was really nice. Today's a little bit cloudy, but in the 80s, so it's really, really nice.
Awesome. Okay. That's good to hear. Actually, I like cloudy, overcast days. It's my personal
That's
favorite.
what it
Yeah.
is right now.
Um, okay. We do have another question. Padma says, "Hi, Chris. How it works? 30% rule if you have time." Sure, we have the time. Real quick. It's real simple. So, John, feel free to jump in if you want to. But
Mhm.
so let's say that let me take one of my accounts here. Okay, so this is a good example here. So my let's use one that does not qualify. Let me see here. 30%, 30%, 30%, 30%. Okay, here is, well, that's losing. Of course, I don't have a 30% one. All right, so how to calculate your 30%? Well, first, there is a code. One second here. Let me go find it. Actually, this may be a better job at explaining the 30% rule. Just faster. There we go. There's the link. I got the link. And now I'm going to share that link with you. Okay. So, um, Padma, there's a link for the 30% information. Can you please go and read that? It's going to be very helpful. And it's going to be able to explain it better than I can real quick. But in short, your best single day cannot of your account balance. So let's say that you start with $25,000 account. Okay, so remove the 25,000 part. Anything above 25,000, okay, you take that number and multiply it times 30%, and that 30% cannot come from a single day. So your best day cannot be 30% or more, okay, of that account balance, removing your initial starting balance. So if you start with a $25,000 account, you're going to remove the $25,000 part. Okay. Did I explain that okay? John, does that sound right?
Yes, yes, that's how that works.
Yep. All right. Adri says, John, can I code my indicator in that platform? Oh, good question.
Yes, you can. Yep, it comes with a SDK. So Java SDK, you'll need to use Eclipse IDE to be able to code your own indicator, and it has all the SDKs available for you.
Awesome. Good to know. Really cool.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you know Java, it should be fairly seamless.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. And then Juan says, thank you. I have another question, please. I've already traded for 53 days and everything is in green right now on my dashboard. So can I take a break and stop trading until Saturday? So, Juan, I'm not here to tell you what to do or not to do, But going to what we just talked about, like it's not part of your trading, you know, like why are you taking a break? You're welcome to take a break. Also, if you have a lifetime license, remember that you have to have 12 trading days in a month. So keep that in mind because you can lose your lifetime license privileges if you don't have 12 trading days or more in a month. So, but yeah, I mean, people take breaks all the time. I don't trade. I didn't trade yesterday, for example. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, I didn't trade Monday. So, yeah, you're welcome to do that. Again, uh, if you're one, the goal here is not to make you trade when you don't want to, but at the same time, there are certain requirements that depends on what you have. I don't know if you have a lifetime license. I don't know if you have 12 trading days this month to keep up the lifetime license. Are you stopping and not trading for the rest of the week because you're scared? Or you're just you're busy, you got other stuff. So if you're scared, then I would suggest you're doing something wrong, and I will encourage you to look into your own trading strategy and keep that in mind, because if you're just guarding your profits, I'm assuring you that that's not a long-term success, and I've seen it firsthand over and over again. So all right, John, you're going to show us something.
Yeah, this is just the person who asked about the SDK. So right here, so it has documentation. It has the
Hmm.
studies for you already. It also gives you a sample program for you to write if you wanted to. And then this is basically the API documentation, right?
Great.
This is for the hardcore developer. I'm a developer, by the way,
Oh, are
so
you
I code.
okay?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you're a
Mhm.
developer up in California. Do you work from home?
I do, I do. Yeah, I work for one of the biggest companies in the world here. So yes, I
Okay.
work from home, and I do this. Um, so what I do is I trade a pre-market.
Yeah, yeah.
So between 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock is when I trade, and then after 8 o'clock I go back to my day job, and then I keep on watching the market though. So if I'm not in a meeting and I see a good trade, I'll take that trade. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Real
Hmm.
awesome. All right, love it. Okay, sweet. So, John, I would love to chat with you after our video real quick. Is that if
Okay.
that's okay with you? We do
Yeah,
have
yeah,
another.
definitely.
Yeah, I have another question here from another trader. By the way, Padma says thank you.
Yeah,
Glenn
thank
says,
you.
can I code a bot on that platform?
Yes, yes, you can. This is exactly what I'm trying to show you. It's basically the
Okay.
software development kit. This allows you to interface into their API, basically, right?
Hmm.
So it basically you can write whatever you want in here, but you have to follow their particular API application interface, right? So yeah, you could code a bot, you can code anything you want in another way, right? As long as you know Java and you oblige by their own API model, right?
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Great. All right, guys. Last call for questions. Last call for questions. Thank you, John, so much for that.
Yep.
All right. So just to the poll, I'm going to end it here. Um, so hopefully, if you were part of the 24% that didn't know how to use that PA dashboard, hopefully we answer those questions for you. If we didn't, please ask now. Um, Somebody saying, is there any discount codes coming up? Yeah, you check out our social media. We're going to be posting a flash sale along with other ongoing sales that we have going on right now. For
Or if you
example,
just rewind the YouTube video, Chris actually brought it
yeah,
up too. Yep.
yeah, we got this 89% off right now. Let me see if I can make this smaller so I can fit it in here. There we go.
Yeah, you're welcome.
There we go. Making it fit. All right. So we got that going on right now. Andres says to John, John says, thank you for sharing so much. Um, and then Juan says, okay, I was just planning to go on short vacation with my family since my kid is going to be on vacation tomorrow. So I thought since everything's green, maybe I could take a little break with my family. Yeah, John. So I'm sorry, Juan. Absolutely. So I just wanted to understand, so I can help you better that yes, in that case, obviously, now again, I'm not looking at your screen. I'm not, I don't know what you're seeing. So that's why I always hate to answer like very specific questions about specific accounts because I never want to say something that's a general and then it doesn't apply to you necessarily. But yes, people take vacations all the time. People don't trade all the time. Actually, that's totally cool. But if you chose, for example, to have a lifetime license, one of the things that come with that is that you have to have 12 trading days in a month to keep that lifetime license. Sorry, lifetime subscription on your PA account, right? So just make sure that's all met and you're good to go. Juan says, I have a lifetime account and I've traded every single day since April 1st, so I guess I've traded enough days. I just want to make sure this isn't going to be a problem if I take a break. Well, Juan, again, specifically, I'm not looking at your account, so I have no idea, but I would assume I don't see any problems with it if you met all the other requirements. So, but good for you. Congrats, and hope you have a great vacation. Remember, Saturday is the payout day request. So you got to go in on Saturday before 5 p.m. Eastern, before it's turned off. So I review those. Our team will review it all on Saturday and Sunday morning. And for majority of you guys, about 95% of you, will be ready to start training back on Sunday night. And for those that we might have some questions or hesitations, we may reach out to you and get you trading as soon as possible on any questions we may have. And we hope to send out that payment to Rice, like that information to Rice by Monday. So hopefully it will get out to you guys by Tuesday, Wednesday, the latest. It's our goal. So my goal with this was to have less downtime from trading, that you guys can get back on trading by Sunday night or Monday, and that you can get your payouts faster by doing through Rice. That once we send them the information, they will be able to send it to your account by that Tuesday or Wednesday. So just trying to make everything more efficient and better for you guys. All right, great. So I'm going to end the convo here with everyone. John, if you stay on, we'll just chat
Yep.
just a bit if
Yeah.
you're totally okay with
I'll stay
that.
on. Yep.
All right.
Yeah. I'm fine with this.
So
Yep.
thank you, John. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank John personally. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Great convo today, guys. We had a great show with so many people of you hanging out with us. So thank you so much. Until next time, stay tuned. Follow us on Discord, social media platforms, and be sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You guys have a great day.